smile, rehearse play. How much can you fake today? Who's the judge? Who's the clown? Which one's real when lights go down? Glass mirrors can't hold the weight of the truth you fabricate. You preach, you teach, but you're a little broken more than those you belittle. Broken more than those you belittle. Broken more than those you belittle. Glass mirrors can't hold the weight of the truth you fabricate. You preach, you teach, but you're a riddle. Broken more than those you belittle. Broken more than those you belittle.
Your thumbnail's brighter than the sun. Bet your filter's working overtime, hun. You say you're real, but you're AI made. Scripted tears for the mess you play. Mirror, mirror on the ring light, who's the fakest to the fight? Your comments full of you slayed, but baby, your crown's prepared. Clickbait queen in a plastic scene, faking the love, but it's all so mean. Watch my truth while you sell a lie. Drama's your drug and your vibe so dry. Clickbait queen, bow down, alright. Your 15 minutes just ran out tonight. Squad goals with your dollar store crew. All teeth, no soul, it's really new. Your friendship's thinner than your lip line. Guess loyalty now with the screen time. Behind the scenes a mask slip, but the tea you spill don't even drip. You scream authentic, but I see through every little pixel. Who are you? Clickbait queen in a plastic scene, faking love, but it's all so mean. Watch my truth while you sell a lie. Drama's your drug and your vibe so dry. Clickbait queen, bow down, alright. Your 15 minutes just ran out tonight. Smile so wide, it's cracking the screen. Every word so polished it gleams, but behind the gloss the fear still screams. Perfectly perfect, or so it seems. They built their towers so high, but the shadows stretch and lie. Perfectly flawed, yeah, perfectly fake. Shouting so loud, but it's all just a take. Insecure kings, they rule with a quake. Perfectly flawed. Oh, the mask will break. Preaching sermons with a pristine face, judging the world from the golden place. But the cracks show under all that grace. Running a marathon, stuck in one place. The spotlight's blinding truth might seep in. Perfectly flawed, yeah, perfectly fake. Shouting so loud, but it's all just a take. Insecure kings, they rule with the quake. Perfectly flawed. Oh, the mask will break. I slipped, yeah, I fell. Dragged my name through heaven, dragged it through hell. You hold on to the past like it's a lifeline, while you're out here scheming present day crimes. You're doing the most, yeah, pointing at me. Hoes got selective memory conveniently. You're fake like your lashes and running gold chains. I'm done with your circus, I'm done with your games. When will they move on? I'm asking again. How long can they cling to a 5-year sin? I'm standing tall, you're still stuck in rewind, blaming me for your dirt while you're losing your mind. When will they move on? I'm asking again. How long can they cling to a 5-year sin? I'm standing tall, you're still stuck in rewind, blaming me for your dirt while you're losing your mind. Call me out, but can't call yourself. Hide behind screens like it's good for your health. Your life stack higher than your Amazon carts, but the truth cuts sharper than a million darts. You act like saints, but your halos are cracked. Your mirrors are broken, and that's just a fact. Throwing stones from your glass-built throne, but karma's a queen and she'll call you home. Click, click, the cameras roll. Talk trash, but it's taking its toll. Your mask slipping, truth is cold. Now the world sees what you sold. When will they move on? I'm asking again. How long can they cling to a 5-year sin? I'm standing tall, you're still stuck in rewind, blaming me for your dirt while you're losing your mind. When will they move on? I'm asking again. How long can they cling to a 5-year sin? I'm standing tall, you're still stuck in rewind, blaming me for your dirt while you're losing your mind.
Hey, hey. No, that wasn't Taylor Swift. I wrote all those songs. Thank you very much. Me and my boyfriend ChatGPT. Because he's like my man. He helps me write songs. So, but yeah, I wrote all those songs. So there. No Taylor Swift here. But no, I didn't sing them. So there's that. So what's up? I got to say hi first to Kristen. She was the first one in the house. So what's up, Kristen and Rockdam and Sly and Bad Wolf and Cat Pack. I think I got everyone that's here so far. So I'm now down 71 subs for the month. Let's go for 100. Let's see if we can go for 100 down. I'll be happy. The more fat that I trim, the happier I am. So let's get rid of all the trash and like rebuild. So like I said, I'm going for losing 100 subs this month. Woohoo! And let me just tell you, I got to be honest. I happened to see a live that had almost 2,000 people in it talking about Craig's criminal record. Who the fuck cares? Like, for real, for real. Who gives a fuck about Craig's record? And yet, almost 2,000 people are getting wet listening to it. Yeah, I'd rather stand on my head and spit fucking wooden nickels. Like, I honestly, who gives a fuck? But hey, that's just me. I mean, like, Craig's not even a creator. He's just a fucking loser on YouTube. So, I mean, I could fake it like all these other bitches, but no. I can't fake that. That is fucking lame as fuck. And when that's the only content that you can find is Craig's criminal record, and 2,000 people are fucking mouthing at this, drooling over it. Yeah, no. That's not a community I choose to fucking be in. Sorry. No thanks. Because there's like a million other things people could talk about. That is not one of them. So, all right. Nobody cares about QB's criminal. I don't care about criminals' QB record. I don't give a fuck. But I think the problem with the community, people don't know how to let shit go. They hold on to shit forever. And they just don't know how to let it go. That was nasty and people should not be. I know, but it's BJ, so nobody cares. I mean, let's be real. Hey, sweetie pie. I know, right? We're going to get into all that. Not really like in the same capacity, but a couple of things I want to talk about it. I've heard some rumors, speculation, whatever way you want to call it. By the way, I think Ellie is joining me tonight, which reminds me, I just forgot to message her. Hang on. She's like, I want to come on panel. I said, okay, we'll do it tonight. And I totally forgot to let her know what time. Whoopsie. I'm live. Okay. So, all right. So Ellie, I think, is coming on later if she sees my message. If not, I'll text her. But all right, now I forgot what I was gonna say. Hey, Gina, I forgot what I was gonna say. Fuck me running. I just totally forgot. Let me look at chat. Maybe I'll get it. Okay, all their true colors. So I've been hearing rumors that Clue and Cletus are saying that Jay is working in sync with Brittany. Anyone that truly believes that, I got a bridge to sell you. And I mean that 100%. To think that her and Jay are in cahoots is crazy. And I'll tell you why it's so crazy. Jay has made a lot of money off Brittany. Brittany is a money whore who grubs and grifts for years. Do you really think that Brittany is going to allow somebody to make all of this money on her and get nothing out of it but lose subscribers? Never going to fucking happen. Is it possible that, Jay, like, all right, so let me back up. I do understand where Clue is getting it from. Hey, Christine, I do get, the circumstantial evidence behind it and saying, like, how come she didn't get a C and D? Like, I'm with her on that. I totally get that. And I even said that. Okay, if you put it like that, I can understand somewhat. Hey, Joanne, I can understand somewhat as to why she may think that way. But the reality is, no. But I will tell you what Cletus said tonight, which I do agree with. But let me put the connection together for him because he hasn't been around that long. Jay is very good friends with JLR. JLR is or was very good friends with Nick. So it would not surprise me if Jay told JLR stuff, who then told Nick stuff, who then told Brittany or whoever, Betty. The only thing is JLR and Betty had this big blowout. So I don't know if JLR is still friends with Nick, knowing that Nick is in a lawsuit with Betty. That's the only connection that I would say ties them all together. But it's just being with the fight that JLR and Betty had. I don't know if JLR kept his relationship with Nick. If he did, then that's how it all got around. Because it's not a secret that Jay used to be very close with Betty and with JLR. With the fallout, I don't know what happened. Yeah, Jay and JLR have been close for years. Like, many years. Like, they've been friends as long as I've been on YouTube. It's been a long time. So that's why I'm saying I don't put it past her to have spoken to JLR, who then may have spoken to Nick. But to think that Betty and Jay, I mean, I'm sorry, Jay and Brittany are in sync together is fucking ludicrous. And I honestly, I got a bridge to sell you. But again, I understand how they're piecing it together and how they're taking circumstantial evidence and putting it that way. I get that, but they're wrong. Jay may be a shady bitch, but in cahoots with Betty? No, absolutely not. And Tracy, that I know, and I did hear that. But you have to remember, she's not exactly the brightest person in the world. Hey, DBT. She's not exactly the brightest person in the world, meaning Betty. I mean, not Betty. Well, her too, but meaning Brittany. I personally, and I'm just going to be honest with you, I personally think Jay didn't get a C and D because she didn't want to pay for any more than 3 of them. That's my own opinion. Brittany and the money that, and believe me, I'm not a Jay fan at all. Never was. Didn't like her back in Chris Watts days. Don't like her now. But I'm certainly not going to let her fry without telling at least my people the truth. And the truth is, Jay worked very hard for her channel and has done a lot of shady things and went through a lawsuit and went through a lot of things, but she'll never get 100,000 subs again. So she doesn't want to lose that. So I understand where Clue and Cletus are like, she saved her channel and she sold herself out. I get why they think that. But in the end, the reality is she's not going to put her channel on the line for Brittany, meaning that she would lose a lot of subs. She would lose like her whole second channel. And all of the shit that Clue is putting out there, if it were true, Jay has been around long enough that she knows she would lose everything she worked for. And she would lose so many subscribers. See, there you go. 1,000 subs last couple of days. And I believe that. I absolutely believe that. So it does not surprise me that people are coming up with conspiracies. But like I said, I've known Jay a long time. Jay's not going to sacrifice both her channels and her livelihood and her income for a very long time for Brittany, just to make a couple of bucks off Brittany. Because in reality, Jay made more money off Lauren than she has off Brittany. So I just don't see her throwing away everything to be in cahoots with Brittany. Sometimes you just have to think a little outside the box, and thinking outside the box definitely shows you that, yeah, Jay's shady, but she's not going to throw it all away. Then you got Jules over there, not Jules of Thought, Psycho Julie, Autistic Julie, whatever her name is, the one with the autistic kid, Slotnick, I don't know. I don't follow any of them, but I saw Krama Reels had a video about her. And in the video, she's putting together this conspiracy theory, how Jay changed the wording from criminal complaint to, I'm sorry, not criminal, copyright complaint to a privacy complaint. And she's going on and on with this fucking total conspiracy theory. Okay. So I left a comment for Karma Reels. Look, I'm no Jay fan, but let me tell you how it is. There is no such thing as a comment, as a copyright complaint. They don't exist. There's a copyright strike. There's a privacy complaint, but there's no such thing as a copyright complaint. So that's how I knew that Jay was telling the truth, that she changed her when she changed her wording. She absolutely said the wrong thing with copyright complaint because they just don't exist. So she meant to say uh privacy complaint because that's the only complaint that you can get on YouTube is a privacy complaint. So I don't know if you guys saw Julie's video, but she's fucking wacko. But I know she's a Starch Clue supporter. So that's probably why she's doing what she's doing. But I just wanted for all you guys to know that, yeah, there's no such thing as a copyright complaint. So using that she used the word complaint, definitely privacy. Now, she was saying that they were going through videos, like certain things. They do that to my main channel periodically too. Well, this is my main channel, but they do that to this channel periodically. I'll get a strike from something from like 5 years ago. I've gotten stuff from Making a Murderer, which is like 8 years ago, that they felt it didn't follow along with the guidelines, and it took you 8 fucking years to find it. Welcome to YouTube. So I don't think I mean, someone could be reporting Jay, don't get me wrong, but I don't think so. I think it's YouTube algorithm, or somebody is reporting her out of nowhere and then they're just going back, or if she's complaining. Because I notice that too. If I ever report someone, all of a sudden something on my end is in trouble. Like I'll either get a privacy strike or something stupid. I'm like, how is this possible? I'm trying to report someone, like legit report someone. And I guess it raises a flag with YouTube and they go through your stuff and then they try to get you. So it could be that Jay was reporting someone. I don't know. Hold on. Let me get my drink. Hang on. I know it's not beer, it's iced tea in a can. So, yeah. So that's what I want to address on that subject. But like I said, I don't it doesn't surprise me at all that Jay turns out to be a snake. We already know Granny does her shit. It's not a secret. I mean, we all fucking know this. And here's my opinion, and it's just my opinion. Anybody who thinks Lana is okay has mental issues. I didn't like Jay before she hooked up with Lana, but as soon as she hooked up with Lana, that was it. No respect for her at all. Lana is a fucking whack job. A lying, manipulative little whack job who totally defames Shanann Watts. And anyone that associates with her is just as disgusting. There are certain things that you can look past. There's certain things you can't. That's one of them I could never look past. That was vile. Absolutely vile. And I can't take that seriously if you're going to say you're into true crime. No thanks. It is a whole big bag of crazy. You're right. But anyone that's going to do true crime, if all you're going to do is fucking lie, I got nothing for you. And to come up with these characters about a dead Shanann Watts after she was killed is just too much. Just too much. And Jay was involved in that. Jay's been involved in a lot of shady shit. But everybody overlooks it. Everyone just looks the other way. Granny's also been involved in a lot of shady shit. And it always comes out and everybody forgives her. Why? I don't know. Who had long blonde hair? Lana's got super short hair. As long as I've known her, she's had super short hair. She's like a JLR when it comes to court. She takes everyone to fucking court. Loses every time, but she takes everyone to court. So all these people can be forgiven. Queen Bee has done some really nasty shit. People look the other way. Jonesin also done some shady shit. Some people look the other way. Melissa Jade is coming out, has done some shady shit. People look the other way. Everybody seems to look the other way if it's someone they like. But if they don't like that person, then it gets dragged on forever. Forever and ever and ever. It could be Betty, it could be BJ, it could be me, doesn't matter. If the quote unquote creators in the community think, or the top people, not top people, but top views people, or whatever you want to call it, if they don't like you, a whole community is going to follow. But they're so weak, most of them, that if they do get called out, they'll strike you, or they'll bitch and complain, or they'll pitch a fit, or they'll just lie about you. I mean, that's why I think people stop calling them out, because all they do is fucking lie. Or, they cause a hate campaign. So as you guys know, hey, Ellie, Ellie, you're not green. You better get green again, woman. So I've been super, super busy the last 2 months and really haven't fucked with most of YouTube. The last month especially, I haven't really fucked with YouTube. I mean, I've done my thing, but I haven't really, been much in the drama scene. I'll call people out on it, but I'm pretty much minding my own business. Because honestly, it's just not worth calling out anymore. It's just not. This whole community has become such a fucking joke that it's just not worth even bothering. But, I'll just give my opinion here and there. So today I'm listening to Jonesin. Today I'm listening to Jonesin. I listened to some of it. And one of the things that she was talking about was stuff with her, stuff with Jay. Do you know who it had nothing to do with? Me. And when I tell you it had absolutely nothing to do with me, nothing at all. Until she starts playing Granny stuff. Hey, Aaron. She starts playing the screenshots from Granny. And one of the things that Granny said was, make sure that you call Jonesin's dad a kitty diddler or something. Okay. Can someone please tell me, that's been around for a long time, when I ever called her father a kitty diddler? I'll wait. Never fucking happened. Now, I will tell you what I did say, but I never said he was a kitty diddler. That's Queen Bee's word for Jonesin. I'm sorry, for Dolly. Those words never came out of my mouth about your dad, Jonesin. So let's stop the lie right there. But let's continue. Then she goes on to say, how disgusting it is. And she was right. It really was gross. But it also, her and Dietz both sat there and said, it's all because of me. I started that. Jonesin again, please tell me when I ever said your father was a kitty diddler. I'll wait on that one because I'll be waiting forever. But let's go back to something that I've explained, 50 fucking times now, but let's go for 51. You were doing a video about my children, about me, and you were basically insinuating that my kids were being molested or that I caused my kids to get molested, whatever it was. I didn't even watch the video, but it was somewhere along that, based on something I said that got twisted. Your whole chat was telling you to call CPS, even though this incident happened like 18 fucking years ago. Didn't matter. And we had gotten past it. But that day, I was so fucking pissed off that you were bringing your nose into business that you knew nothing about. You had no idea about the situation, but you just needed content at the time. So you pulled this video that was totally fucking twisted and not what I meant or said at all. And you and your buddy Queen Bee did a whole fucking video about how I wanted my kid to get molested and blah, blah, blah. So I turned around and said, well, for you to think like that, I guess you were molested as a child. That's what I fucking said. And I said it in direct fucking response to you and my children. Okay, so let's stop the bullshit of, oh, Laura said it first, but no, sorry. You're not going to put all this shit on me because I never called your dad a kitty diddler, ever. Not even fucking close. So, Jonesin, and Deets for that matter, please get your fucking facts straight. And if you're going to say something like that, make sure you fucking tell the whole story of why I even said it to begin with. This had nothing to do with like why Queen Bee said it. I'm sorry, not Queen Bee. Granny's Watching. When Granny's Watching said how, make sure you call dad a kitty diddler. I don't know what you did to piss her off, but maybe you said the same shit about her kids that you said about mine. I don't know. And I know you want to say it was parenting, but I forgave you after that. But let's not fucking twist what actually happened, Jonesin. And again, I'll take that apology because I never called your dad a fucking kitty diddler. I think the term is fucking disgusting. I hate even saying it today because it's fucking gross. So then you have old drama people like Ash274 bringing me up. Ash, do you fucking dream of me? Like, why do you bring me up in every motherfucking chat you're in? I don't get it. You don't need to bring me up in every fucking chat you're in. I know Jones was in my chat after that. And that's what I'm saying. Because Granny said it, it was all of a sudden, well, Laura's the first one that said it. No, bitch. That's what it was. Thank you. Ash274 said, she probably got it from Laura because Laura said it. Nobody was even talking about me at that point. So then you have all of these new people who don't know the story, don't know why I said it, and just think I'm this horrible person that makes up shit about Jonesin and her father. It's bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. So then on top of that, then my name gets mentioned again. I don't remember from where. And me and her dad like talked after that, Yarn. And we were totally fine with each other. So my question is, what I want to know. So my name gets brought up with, I forgot exactly where in the video, but it was something along the lines of Jay does shady shit and this one does shady shit. Just like, it was like something like just like Laura, this one and this, Laura, Betty, and BJ, some shit like that. I don't know. And I'm sitting there going, really? please show me any fucking dirty shit that I've done in Discord? I'll wait. Did you watch GW and QB? They blamed you, not Jones in. Wait, they blamed me for what? What did they blame me for? Oh, I know Jones accepted my apology. But there's a reason I said it. And I said it in direct response to her doing it. And I think that's the part that people forget. But that's what I'm saying. There's a reason I said it. I didn't draw first blood. She did. So for it to come out, oh, it's because I never even called her dad a kitty diddler at all. Never thought, never even crossed my mind that he was a kitty diddler. Never once. So that's total fucking bullshit. You know, I'm sorry, Jones, and you're not a victim here. You always want to play it like you're the victim. You're not the fucking victim here. You drew first blood. I responded. But somehow you always forget. She just did today. Her and Dietz did today. So, anywho. Now I forgot what I was saying. Shit. Forgot what I was saying. Now I forgot what I totally forgot. Oh. So Jones and I'm sorry, not Jones. Yeah, it was Jones in. So people are talking about, you know, shady stuff in Discord, and I bet if you show this Discord or that Discord, and somehow I get wrapped into all of it. I would love for anybody to show anything shady in Discord since 2022. We're now going into 2026. And you will not find anything fucking shady in Discord in years. The last crew of mods that left, ask Crystal. She'll tell you. There ain't fucking anything shady. She was in here from 2022. Not one fucking shady thing went on. No private rooms, no nothing. Not on either side. Not this side, not the other side. You know, meaning Patreon side, or the other side, doesn't matter. You won't find anything fucking shady. But yet, you still fucking run your mouth like you do. And there's a lot of people that just don't know. They don't know that I haven't fucking done anything in years. And my name just keeps getting brought up over and over and over. I made a fucking mistake in 2020 or 2021. Can we move the fuck on already? With this CPS Laura, half of you motherfuckers have done 10 times worse. And you sit there on your fucking pedestal like you're so much better. Bitch, please. I don't care if you're calling schools. I don't care if you're calling bosses. I don't care if you're looking people up. You've all done shady fucking shit. And if you say you don't, you're a fucking liar because there's proof out there. Now, who am I not referring to? I'm not talking to Nunya. I'm not talking to Dietz. I know they really probably don't do shady shit. But for the rest of them, they've all done shady shit, or their friends have done shady shit. You're going to tell me Granny has never called CPS on anyone? I call bullshit. Jay, we know has. Queen Bee, I'm sure has. Or she's just a cop caller. Clue, I don't know. But you can't fucking tell me that these people are so innocent, because they're not. And you could just tell they're not by the people they fucking run with. The people they run with say it all. You know, maybe I'll have Natasha Cooper on here who can spill the beans on all of them, from Melissa Jade to all of them. And again, I'm not picking on Melissa Jade. I'm really not. I don't have any beef with her. But, you know, people act like she's so innocent, and go back in the day, she was no fucking better than Britney or GW. But all these people, it's okay for them. But, you know, Granny and all her fucking lies and bullshit, and it keeps popping back up. And every fucking day it pops back up. But that's okay. Just look the other way. Poor me, poor me. Get the fuck out of here. I'm tired of it. And to put my name, like I've done all this dirty shit, when every single one of these motherfuckers have done worse things than I have. And again, you don't have to like me. I don't care. I don't care who doesn't like me. I'm not a weak ass bitch who's going to strike you. I'm not a fucking cunt. And I'm not a fake. So all these people that want to have these fake ass friendships, go right ahead. But keep my fucking name out of it. I'm not here to be your bestie. I just want to fucking have fun on YouTube. And I want my subs to have fun on YouTube. And I want to make money on YouTube. And if I make friends along the way, great. And if I don't, great. I'm still going to be here doing my shit. If I lose 100 subs, well, guess what? I got 50 that still like me. If I lose 1,000 subs, guess what? I still got 750 that still like me. Hey, UA. Procrastination is the key to happiness. So that's really how I feel. And half the people that don't seem to like me, I wouldn't give them the time of fucking day. Like, ever. You have us wrong. Queen Bee brought you into this bullshit with those texts that were leaked. See, I don't watch Queen Bee Lindsay, so I don't know. She blamed you. Joan said she accepted your apology and this wasn't about you. See, but I'm going on Jones's live when Dietz was up there. And they all said that it started from me. Well, you can't play Queen Bee because Queen Bee strikes because she's a little fucking bitch. But I did watch some of Jones in. No, my name. When was Queen Bee live? I could tell you right now, Lindsay. Joneson had like 490 people watching when I clicked on. And then I left. She had like 530, 540, something like that, just to give you a ballpark of when I was in there. And I heard her indeed say it. Thank you, Lacey. That's when Jones had brought me up. Try at the beginning of QB's last live. I don't know what time that was, though. Oh, QB was live all day. But Joneson was live. It wasn't about Queen Bee. I mean, Queen Bee could have said it too. But that's Queen Bee fucking loser ass deflecting. She is so fucking intimidated by me, and I can't figure out why. What? I truly cannot figure out why. Queen repeated what Joneson said. Thank you. What do you want, doggy? You want to go out? You want to go out? Hold on, I gotta let the dog out. Yo, it's fucking cold out. Give me back my 90-degree weather. See, I'm saying the same thing. No, Jones and Dietz said it had to do with me. But I've never even fucking called him a kitty diddler in my entire fucking life. Never once did I call him a kitty diddler. So I don't know what the fuck she's blaming me for. But that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. But that's the exact shit I'm talking about. She is a fucking trash. Meaning Queen Bee. Let me try Jonesin. Let me see if I can find where it was. No, I did not, Lindsay. Jones. All right, let me see. All right, I know Dietz was on panel. It was after the text messages.
Together. If not, I've completely lost faith in humanity.
Are you playing shit?
This, yes, apparently people, it's because they don't like Queen Bee, period. Make sure you make alt accounts when I do and come for Johnson's neck. Make all the ignorant ass comments your deepest inner thoughts have. That's so weird.
That is fucked up. And I think Jones and pointing that out had nothing to do with QB. She's always tried to make it about that. Like anything me or Nanya say or do, it's because they don't like QB. No, girl. Sometimes it's just because you do fucked up shit, and that has not like. Don't try to put that on QB because you do fucked up shit. That's on you. That ain't on her.
Right. And think about it this way, Dietz. I still hadn't fully left Granny after this. I still kept going back until she started attacking Brittany J, saying that she was on drugs when we couldn't prove it. We didn't know for sure. To me, that's fair.
I'm pretty sure it's right after this. I think I caught it at the right spot.
Very if somebody is struggling, that's not going to help that you're putting that shit out to 1,000 people. You know what I'm saying? 6,000 by the time it's done being viewed by everybody. So that was when our rift really started. But I don't know, man.
Blaming me for what? I wasn't even friends with her then. I wasn't friends with Granny when this went out. What the fuck does this have to do with me?
That's messed up. I don't know about y'all, but my most deepest, innermost thoughts are typically what is, the deepest, most innermost thoughts being something to troll with. It's not YouTube stuff.
Let me see, because Burden's saying read them from the self.
Oh, are we missing some context?
What SS was talking about. Jazz says, I know, glad you're clarifying in her chat. So this shows that this was when Granny came into my chat. Granny said she told me I misunderstood. I know, Jess, I know this is your fault somehow. I always call you on your shit, but what the entire too, and it worked because Emmy reached out to me and was in my comment. And Granny says,
war started to make that money.
I need that alleged bash for cash, Granny says.
Yeesh.
Hold on, let me find. Okay, this is where we're at. So I know that's why I texted you. Fuck Johnson because she called you out first, and this isn't about you. This is Jat. Bash away then, bitch. Get your money, honey. Sidebar. Okay, that doesn't matter. Something about Megan having to evacuate. Under that, it says Hitman is Lycan. So Hitman is Lycan. That's what Granny said. And then Da, 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 da. What she said was done to Mystery is what she's done to me here tonight. So
And for the record, I don't think this Laura is me. That's a different Laura. And I have no idea who AT is.
I don't know what she's talking about. And Dana Scully is Amber.
What she said was done to Mystery.
Is what she's done to me here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck, Jat says, how the fuck do you know who all these alts are? And I agree.
That's a good question, Jack.
Granny says they give themselves away.
Or, okay.
Jat says, I adore you, LOL. And Granny hearts it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then it goes to Granny. Notice how Am's comments are about Queen Bee since we acknowledged who she is. I don't know who Am's is. Fucking coward. They both disappeared. Jat said, yup. Granny said, I'm actually pissed at Johnson and I'm going to get her back for this. Okay, so that's who they're talking about then, Amber, about being a junkie. Nope, she's a crybaby junkie, and yes, junkie.
Another thing that I'm not sure Jones had understood, Amber, I believe, is Lycan's ex-girlfriend. That's the Amber who they're talking about. I'm pretty sure.
She clearly didn't find sobriety or work steps. Jones and Daddy being a kitty diddler. He's not. And you just factually said he was.
That was some bullshit Laura made up, and she knew that. She can't.
Thank you. That had nothing to do with Granny, Lindsay. That had absolutely nothing to do with Granny. That had to do with Deets saying, that's some shit that Laura made up. Laura didn't make that up because Laura never, ever, ever called him a fucking kiddly diddler. Ever. Nice fucking try, though. Good way to blame me. But no, Laura never fucking said that.
Came to your defense on it before, and
sure
now
did.
she's gonna use it to jab at you.
So again, I'm going to say what I said earlier. I did not draw first blood in that situation. Yeah, Deets did not hear the B stream, which goes to my original point. But I did not draw first blood with Joneson. That night, that all went down because Joneson was coming after my child. Not reverse. She was coming after my kids. And everyone in the chat was telling her, call CPS, blah, blah, blah. She didn't know the situation. She didn't know the story. She just twisted it any way she wanted. And so I went live and I turned around and said, you must have been molested as a fucking child for you to think that way. Something like that. I don't remember exactly. That's what I said. That's not calling her dad a fucking kitty diddler. She could have had a stepdad for all I know. The reality is, though, we fucking apologized. We made up after that. And so thank you for Joneson sticking up to Queen Bee, but she should have said the same thing to Deets. And she should also, after all of these times, take responsibility for the fact that I did not draw first blood. I am not the one that started anything. That came from her, and I responded.
Yep.
That's fucked up.
But the way she says that,
Be the first one crying when someone does something like that to her.
Make sure your alt mentions Jones and Daddy being a kitty diddler. Being a kitty diddler is as if that's a fact and it's something she knows, and she's telling her friend to remind people about it. What the fuck?
It's sick that your brain goes there.
It is. Okay, so then Jet says, I got you. They're talking about somebody.
See, but this goes back to if it's your friend, they look the other way. Deets, Joneson sat up there stating how I wanted my kid to get molested. So that goes into the same fucking mentality of why would your brain even go there? It's the same thing. But Jones and now sitting up there, I know, why would it go there? It went there with me. These sick fucks fucking went there with me, that I would actually have my daughter fucking molested. This is how far it went. So that was my response. Plain and simple. I'm still listening, Lindsay, but I'm also not, I'm sick and tired of this fucking, every time this comes up, it always looks like it's my fault that I started this. I'm not the one that fucking started it. I responded to Jones and Sam, but I don't bring this up all the time. I don't fucking talk about this all the time. But I always have to defend myself because it never comes out properly. It never comes out with, yeah, Laura said it based on me fucking responding, me talking shit about her, or me talking shit about her kid, or molestation with her kid. So yeah, that's why she said what she said. None of that never gets fucking said. There's never fucking accountability for it. It's always Laura this, Laura this, Laura that.
Granny says, yep, definitely Jamie and Angela trying to share Call It As I See It channel. So they think Jamie and Angela are trying to share that channel. Jack says, yep. Granny said they let it go too far. Everyone with a wrench is getting kicked out of my chat. I don't know what all that's about, but that's the end of it. So.
That is vile. That is vile. I see your true colors.
Shit, Nunya's here. Everybody hide. Where's she at? Let me see.
Everybody be cool.
What's going on in here? What you see on the screen, shawty?
Hate you, don't mean it. I'm not
our community. So fuck you, you worthless, no having talent piece of shit. The only talent you got is running your fucking mouth and talking fast. Whore. Go find a fucking man. Do something with your life. Get out of your parents' basement, cunt.
Well, that's what I didn't understand when you said that, like, about a kid going to college. What are you talking about? What were you talking about?
I was talking about if she was trying to say that I was the addict, but now I know she was talking about Amber, but I stand by it. But I was trying to say if she was calling me the addict, this addict has gotten herself and her life under control. And you can't say the same for her, who is out here having everybody and their mama pave her way, pay for her lawyers, pay for her children's college supplies. The fuck out of here. You got shit, bro. A miserable fucking existence.
Me. Drama. What? This is the Lord's Day, y'all. Bringing out the mess.
God, this ain't shit. There's been, and then there was that truth stuff, and now I'm working with Brittany J and Jay in the background because I asked Brittany J the questions.
What? Yeah. Okay, MB, I agree with your comment real quick. It's not even that, Johnson. Her not liking your words meant that.
Lindsay, I totally get that. But here's what you're missing. It doesn't matter if she accepted my apology or not. You don't hear me going around talking about how I accepted her apology. You don't see me going around constantly bringing up, whenever a situation comes up, how she did this to me first. You never hear me do that. That's my point. But every time it does come up, she never tells the whole context. It's not a matter of it being an apology or not. She needs to tell the entire context that, yes, Laura said some horrible shit about my dad. However, she came back at me because I said horrible shit about her parenting with her daughter. That's why I said it to begin with. Laura didn't just come out with this out of the random fucking blue. I didn't come out with this out of the sky. I came out with that as a direct fucking response to her. And that's what she fails to realize when she explains it. I know it wasn't about me. But she didn't do the same to Dietz. She didn't sit there and say the same things to Dietz. When Dietz said it,
It was okay to do targeted trolling of your dad with the worst lie ever.
It's
Yeah,
weird. It's weird,
because
Emmy.
Jonesen's words, Joneson, pointing out like, hey, you were encouraging, like you were reminding her to do this before she left. Just a simple pointing that out of how messed up that was means you deserve to be targeted and trolled.
Yeah. And your Southern sass, you're not off because 4:30 in the morning, I jump on Brittany's panel. And so if Tony's sitting right next to me, he hears all of this. So he,
You gonna play it?
Yeah, he gets in his own feelings a little bit. So when I got off the panel, I was like, can you believe that shit? And he was like, no, it's psychotic type shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, it is. That's weird as fuck. Yeah. Okay, let's play.
Maybe make sure that you make alt accounts when I do and come for Jones's neck. Make all the ignorant says, I know that's why I texted you. Fuck Joneson because she called you out first and this isn't about you. Bash away then, bitch. Get your money. Sidebar. I sent Megan money from you and me.
I don't know. She took it way harder. Look, bro, that's too much. And for you to be out here calling my dad, not out here. I'll give it to you, bitch. I'll give it to you, bitch. It was done in private. And a lot of our private shit gets out.
Need to leave Tiffany alone. Why did they bring up her PORN? Her junkie bitch.
Link to Angela's post.
Oh,
So,
that
okay,
Joneson?
here we go.
shit's wild.
The shit out about your dad and then you gonna go after somebody's dad. Hey, girl.
Right. That shit's wild, bro. Like, sorry, I sound like a whole man right now. I just woke
I
up.
remember
You
when that shit
sound like
happened,
you
Joneson.
just
Like,
woke
it was
up.
I did. I literally just opened my eyes and grabbed my bag of popcorn and sat down next to Tony while he was getting ready for bed.
wasn't
It
even
was an
that
accident.
serious.
Yeah, it was an accident. And I thought that she was requesting Queen to show Emmy's photo. And I felt like, bro, that's fucked up. You even it's out here, it's not something she wants to keep putting out here. And so she came in and she questioned me about it. I had my conversation with her. She goes live. I jump on her panel and I say, okay, like I got it wrong then. I thought you were asking for that. I got up there, I left. And I mean, that really was one of the things that first set me and Granny off. So
It was one of the first things that me and Granny had a little rift about, rift, whatever way you want to put it. But the junkie part, shaking my head, yes, Allie, because the second thing that me and Granny had a rift about that really did it was her making fun of Brittany possibly being fucked up, like making fun of her sobriety.
I don't know. She took it way harder. Look, bro, that's too much. And for you to be out here calling my dad, not out here. I'll give it to you, bitch. I'll give it to you, bitch. It was done in private. And a lot of our private shit gets out and we all know it. But for you to even set some sick shit up like that, what the fuck are you thinking, Granny?
For real,
I've
bro.
never done anything to you serious enough to warrant that kind of reaction. You are fucked in the head and I'm coming for you digitally. Bye.
Digitally.
And that was it. I shut it down and I started eating my popcorn and talking with Tony.
I'm coming for you. I'm glad you added digitally in there.
Digitally, yeah. Hey, Nunya.
that's what I'm saying, Janessa. That's the whole fucking point. These people act like I started this, that I did something so bad. No, I was fucking in direct response. But that part never gets stated. Every time this gets brought up, I feel like I have to fucking bring it up myself and say how it really went down.
Good afternoon.
Hello, baby.
Good evening and good night.
What is
Hey, Emmy, hold on, Nunya. Emmy, those texts were from that day that I got upset at Granny because I thought she was reminding Queen Bee in the chat to show your picture. You remember? Because you reached out to me right after that. So I think it was October 7th. It's on Angela's post, I think. Okay, go ahead, Nunya.
I think it is entirely disturbing.
Lindsay, if you're still here, what am I listening for? You told me keep listening. What am I listening for?
That people's minds go to that space.
All the
Like, y'all
time.
do recognize that there are some really terrible, fucked up people out there that do those things. And to continually putting it out there like people do those things or something potentially happened, with people or insinuating that shit is so low down and disgusting. Like,
Especially when we're
therapy.
on like the cusp of true
Oh, you mean like you all fucking accused me of doing? You mean like that, Nunya? Because I remember why I said it to Joneson. I remember it clear as fucking day. So I'm just curious, how come the person that drew first blood, that's not disgusting? I'm just curious.
crime. Like a lot of these creators, I'm not going to call them true crime creators, but they cover true crime. They cover sensitive topics like this. And then that's what they're going to use as their troll gang. It's messed up.
I mean, again, everything that's
I don't think so, Yarn, but you never know.
coming out is gross. It's gross. And there's even more gross stuff that's going to be coming out. So it's like, why are y'all so, y'all are all fucking nasty ass deviants in the background.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. They can say what they'd like about, the people they don't like. I did find it very interesting as you're reading through these that, or well, Brittany was reading through them on your screen, but like, she's like, it's all because I don't, they don't like Queen Bee. No, bitch. It was because we were able to see you for who you really were.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was. Like, why
Yeah.
can't your actions have been enough to make somebody not want to fuck with you? We watched you. And we may have not have known. I'm going to speak for myself. I didn't know your history at the time while I was interacting with you or in your chat or anything like that.
Me
But
either.
as I'm hearing history and watching your actions over the past year, 2 years, whatever it's been, yeah, I'll take a fucking step back. It's not surprising to me now looking back on it, right? One of the most disgusting things was when Seth was on Pascal's panel and Granny covered that. And she made it something nefarious, even
Yeah.
though it was clarified that it wasn't nefarious with Sebastian. And I'm like, why are you even going there? What is taking your mind to that space? Like, therapy really works, people. Talking about that. We're talking about you wanting to be a trash ass human being because you're upset and going to the lowest lows of trash bottom things.
At this time. So for all you out there thinking, oh, she'd never do it to me, think again. You probably have very similar messages done about you.
They're all playing in each other's faces. And,
Mm-hmm.
Instead of looking at what's directly in front of you, it's now, oh, Joneson's working with Brittany and Jay. No, open your eyes for child's trauma and circulated. Well, I'll tell you what I wouldn't do, Electro. I would not go live and make content off of it. I'd handle it legally behind the scenes. I definitely wouldn't come live.
But that feels like a right. What troll account are you? But that feels like a whataboutism to me.
It is. It's a
So
deflection.
it's like, granted that anybody is not calm, Electro. That's
Angela. I do wish she would have reached out privately with that. But then again, on the flip side, I'm kind of glad to know now. I don't know. I'm all up in my head.
Later.
Yeah, like it's so fucked up to put it out at this point. And like, why? What was the purpose? Like, it's so hurt.
Her reason was because Granny flipped on Jay. I put it on the screen.
Granny flipped on Jay?
Yeah, that's the reason. Okay, look, read the post. I don't want to read it.
Nunya, can you read it?
Yeah, let me see if I can zoom into it. Hold on. I don't know if I can zoom in. Shit.
People want to show other people the hypocrisy and things fall in my lap. How can you flip on Jay for using alts when you do it yourself? Quite often. You two are practically twins. I am undecided which of your troll comments was worse, though, because Johnson defended Emmy. You wanted lies spread about her father.
Shit, here, let me show it. Is that the correct context?
Yeah, that's what I'm taking from it, that she's just being a hypocrite.
Okay.
And she's flipping on Jay while she's just as shitty. But again, I think sometimes we get caught up in our own selfishness because of our own anger and hate. I am one of them who has done things she puts out. I do sense.
Yeah, listen, I think if anybody believes, right? If anybody believes that these people are not behind the scenes talking shit about each other, talking terrible shit about other creators that they don't like you are sadly mistaken. Nobody is delusional enough to believe that nobody is shit talking behind the scenes. The difference is there are some people who say the same things publicly about these people as they do in private. And then there's other people who are saying things publicly, but then saying a totally different thing. Yeah, listen, yeah, use that they do in private. And
I'm not in this mess either, Chasing, but somehow my name keeps getting brought up.
And then there's other people who are saying things publicly, but then saying it. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, that's not me saying she changed during that time. I'm just saying that's what she claims to have done. But to me, these text messages were after that change. So all you did was just stand on
Angela at fault. I'm saying I'm not going to deflect onto Angela. I'm going to focus on who the fuck is the real problem, and that is Granny. I'm not going to let, I'm not skirting Granny and getting mad at Angela. No,
messages out because she's just like, hey, bitch, you're out here saying people shouldn't do shit on alts. That was wrong. Yet here you are encouraging somebody to go and be a trash person while on an alt, right? So this is just my opinion.
Now, but it's not as important as why her selfishness as to why she wants to put it out. Like, what is it going to do? Because dragging this out, like the fact that, and this wasn't Angela, I'm just saying in general, like two salacious things already. And this is about, it says, I told you myself, Queen, and it was all good. Now, that one says, this is Angela. Oh, hold on. Let me go back to it so y'all can at least see a little bit of it. I think that's why a few people walked away because.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Absolutely.
If anybody has anything like this on me,
any of us,
drop it.
You have permission to drop.
That's why I said earlier, Nunya. I said it's crazy. All the people we've been, trying to shine a light on for, put it out. Same for Deets.
Yeah.
And
yeah. I have no problem with that because I don't say that kind of shit. So by all means, put the shit out. I can guarantee you won't see me say anything in private that you haven't already heard me say.
Yeah. Wait, why is Queen being mad at Angela now? Because she exposed Granny? I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wait, why is Queen being talking about kids altogether? Nobody's mind goes to something inappropriate is happening with BJ and her son, but you. That's true. Truth did insinuate that. It's not odd at all that a mother that sleeps with her 12-year-old son at night thinks that my question is so upsetting.
Who said that?
Truth.
God.
Y'all are so sick, bro.
That is crazy. I couldn't even imagine like that being
so up
my mind constant. That you need to fucking seek help. I don't give a or high as a kite. And so to take that away from anybody and to take that struggle and that daily fight away from
went back in the chat and I said I would have been in that chat standing
and they say you're holding out on them because
everybody goes around saying Joneson has a dirty Discord. You won't find shit like this in my Discord at all.
Find
anywhere.
Recipes and deals.
You won't find anything like that in my Discords either, but that don't seem to fucking matter, does it?
for me, and
Y'all are fucking crazy, man. Y'all are too
some
invested.
people
Kim's
talking
right.
about drama, but that's about it.
Y'all are too fucking. Remember, that was bad in the Summer Wells community trip, but I wasn't here on YouTube like that during Summer Wells.
Mm.
I know. Hoodie just came into the Discord. She said, I'm so disappointed about the devil Discord. I feel cheated.
Look,
Sorry.
Casey said,
It's boring, bitch.
it is so boring. It really is.
All of this happened right after I had been on Truth's panel. And I'll tell you what came to my mind when I said,
So they think.
hold on, Sue, can you hop up here and explain it real quick? I'll drop the link because
At this time. And to me, that pretty much means that currently she is too obsessed with Brittany and what Brittany is doing to pay attention to the shit that her own friends are doing. So, in her subs and members in her Discord chat to go into her friends' live streams under alt accounts to
is a sub, Chaos, says, I will. So many DMs of
women supporting women nonsense said.
So you're
Yeah.
telling me Matt Joneson,
Bro.
you are
It's got the power.
She's waiting, and we all guessed this.
Yeah.
She's waiting.
She can't keep files on her friends now. She can only keep files on Brittany, so she doesn't have room. The file bin is absolutely too full for files, kind of a thing, right? And here she is with like a
People wanted access.
when are people going to learn?
and you can't have access to Kresha.
Once Jay got off of Queen's Pants, asked those legit questions, I'm working with Brie. My God, what was it on? Queen Bee or the Hive?
I have no idea.
Let's see. Is it this one? She's still live.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. All right. Nope, she's still up there. Hold on.
Yeah, I think Granny's in the cray.
What's wrong on Laura to do too?
So, right. And so we kind of just, we said our apologies. We moved on. Give Laura, right? We've squashed that because she was hurt by something. And then I'm going to put this. Oh, I've got it already down. Okay, cool.
Okay. You know, it's only 11 o'clock and, you know, I feel like I got some things done at least.
Okay.
How's your day? How's yours going?
Pretty okay. Okay, I was watching a bunch of Walmart clips of people going crazy in Walmart this morning.
Like food, what, for food?
No.
Yeah, I think Granny's in the cray.
Well, there's one where she calls Johnson's dad a pedophile. Let me just say this to that fucking. Let me start with that one. Where the fuck is that one at? Right here, because it's evident in her constant victim behavior. Make sure your all mentions Joseph's daddy being a kitty diddler, fucking pig. I got you, right? So whoever this text is were from or whatever, that came from Laura. That shit came from Laura CPS. She put that shit out.
It did, but that doesn't mean you have to go and use it. That's
right.
Again, I never called her father a kitty diddler ever in my entire fucking life.
Here's my thing. I did forgive Laura, right? We've squashed that because she was hurt by something I did as well. That affected.
Thank you. Fucking thank you. There it is. Because she was hurt by something I did. She's not saying what it was, but I think she should have because there's context in there. But thank you.
Affected her and her family.
What was wrong on Laura to do too?
So, right. And so we kind of we said our apologies. We moved on, right? But that doesn't mean I'm going to accept the shit these other motherfuckers are doing because since Laura did it, Queen has now done it several times and now Granny is doing it. So fuck y'all. Fuck both of y'all.
So Sinner has stated some lies about QB and her family. If I were to now go and repeat those lies, it would be okay, right? Because it came from Sinner. So
right,
it's not
by her logic.
the onus isn't on me, it'd be on him. That is so dumb. That's not something that she would fall for. No, it'd be on me because I chose to repeat that. I chose to use that lie to hurt her. So it would be on me. The same thing here. It's on Granny. She chose to take a lie
Right.
and use it to hurt someone else. So it's on
Yep.
her.
And the same goes for Queen.
Lindsay, but this is long after Dietz had already said it. Long after. Dietz said what she said an hour ago. This was long after.
She chose to take that lie and use it for her own gain when she was mad at me. So it's like, you absolutely stood up for me when Laura did that, but then you get mad at me and you use it against me and say that either my dad or stepdad must have molested me or abused me as a child. Fuck you. Y'all are constantly putting pedophilia on everybody.
Okay,
Everybody.
I can even take her out of it. There have been people who've said lies about Tracy and her husband.
Yeah.
Now, if I came out here and I said, oh, Scott does X, Y, and Z, or I made a troll account and went into her chat under a troll account and accused her husband of doing X, Y, and Z, and it came out that it was me, it wouldn't be my fault because I didn't make up the lie. Somebody else
Right.
did. That is the logic she is trying to use here.
Yes. Yes. And we're only 2 seconds in. Let's let it keep
Right.
playing.
Yeah,
What's
which is
up?
wrong.
Hey, I have to whisper
What's
because still sleeping, but yeah, I was definitely wrong for saying that. I don't recall exactly what was taking place during that time. I do know this is before we all
Back when
became
Laura's
like,
the one that's, hold on, start with the pedophile comment because that came from CPS, and I remember because I went the fuck hard at CPS even after me and fucking Sludge got.
Why would it be okay she said it just because it originated from CPS? I
It's
don't
not.
understand.
It's not.
Into it and she snaked the fuck out of me. I still went off on fucking Laura for saying that.
yeah, I don't remember what was being said at the time. Like, to be honest, I have no idea. I don't have access to them right now. I'm trying to find the phone that these messages are on.
I
don't
know, I'm
know why
about
they're
to
being
slow
dropped
it
right now.
down. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't realize, they suddenly want to not slur and talk fast.
Yeah.
Let me
Hard at
rewind
CPS
it.
even after me and fucking Sludge got into it and she snaked the fuck out of me. I still went off on fucking Laura for saying.
Oh, the fuck you didn't, bitch. You did when I was still friends with you. Then you sit and said the same thing when you got mad at me. Fuck you.
Yeah, I don't remember what was being said at the time. Like, to be honest, I have no idea. I don't have access to them right now. I'm trying to find the phone that these messages are on. I don't know why they're being dropped right now.
I know why. It's a distraction. I mean,
You
it's,
know why, girl.
Yeah.
Stop
I mean,
playing.
I know why, but I don't know if they were
And
given
you
to her.
returns.
It's a distraction from what? What is it a distraction from? No, it doesn't fucking matter what we'll say. It's never okay to do to anybody. And she wouldn't like it if I had done that to her. These people are amazing. Nice reality. Is it a deflection from the attorney money? I don't know, Paige. Oh, I'm used to it, girl. Don't worry about it. She does always talk in this tone when she's caught.
I don't know if they were given to her recently or if she's had them. I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, I was saying context, I'm sure is important.
Well, there's no context that would make that okay, to be honest. I don't know what was
Okay. She said that.
going on at the time.
Well, one example would be, and this is just absolute speculation because I definitely don't know enough, but I know that her parents are involved in her chats and whatnot. And I said, we just don't know. We don't know the backstory. Like, what if
Who's this
he said
person
something awful to
talking?
her? You know what I mean? And like,
Sane outlaw?
I've never heard this person before, but okay, say Papa Johnson was saying something to Granny, which he wasn't. Why would that make it
What the
okay to then
fuck?
come up with this? Like, these people have such a warped sense of logic.
Let me go back. Let me go back a couple of seconds and listen.
Yeah,
to
there's
that.
no backstory that would matter to this.
Dropped right now.
I know why. It's a distraction. I mean,
You
it's,
know why,
Well,
girl.
yeah.
Stop
I mean,
playing.
Yeah.
I know why, but
What's
I don't
it a
know if they were
distraction?
given
And
to
you
her.
returns.
I don't know if they were given to her recently or if she's had them. I don't know. I have no idea.
well, I was saying context, I'm sure is important.
Well, there's no context that would make that okay, to be honest. I don't know what was going on at the time.
Well, one example would be, and this is just absolute speculation because I definitely don't know enough, but I know that her parents are involved in her chats and whatnot. And I said, we just don't know. We don't know the backstory. Like, what if he said something awful to her? You know what I mean? And pissed you off. I could see privately.
Oh no, I've heard DTL. I was on a panel when she started fucking screaming. Trust me, she can get mad. It's funny, but she can get mad.
You know what I mean? I could see saying things out of anger. Like, I get that part. So
To have Granny
What
or
the
for yeah,
fuck?
there's no story that would make it cool for Granny to tell a person to go troll you and call your dad a kitty diddler.
You need help, Sane.
This
You are
is
not Sane,
messed
bitch. Your name
up.
does not track. Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
No,
I do
just a
know.
troll. This is just a troll.
I think it had to be, but she was
That
never
bitch
an
has been running around here.
Oh, she wasn't abusive or anything. I'm just funny. It was funny when she used to yell. We used to laugh because she's like really sweet yelling at someone. It just doesn't come across right.
Trying to start some shit for a while now.
She's never been
You thought
a
this
she's not she wasn't a mod though. That's the other thing. She was never a mod. But yeah, these messages are before like all of us got to know each other and become cooler. Matter of fact, in here I say like they're only calling me out because I became friendly with Queen. You know what I mean? Like because that was evident as to what they were doing.
Well, no,
That's when
because you weren't
they
even
all
friendly with
Oh,
Queen at the
Nah.
time. This
She was just
idiot.
barely talking to Queen. Yeah, no, it was because your behavior, bitch.
This would
Just
have
like
been
all
right
your lawsuits for
after.
everybody else.
This would have been right at pretty quick after Queen went and blew up on her for taking the morning time slots.
Yeah, yeah.
no, hold on. Correction. Living on the edge. We ain't done. We're gonna go over this. We get right back into streaming the demon, baby.
Matter of fact, as soon as
Let's
Queen's
try,
done
though.
here today, I got a little update too. So yeah, no. Nobody's leaving
You
Brittany
little
alone.
fucking bitches.
Brittany doesn't leave anybody alone to be left alone.
Little fucking bitch. We are.
And it's back to Brittany.
Back to Brittany.
Legit. Let's see how long it goes.
You want her to be left alone after she did an 8-hour fucking live with a predator? Ha, no, not gonna
No.
happen. We're getting
Granny,
into that.
Yeah.
As soon as we're-
Granny,
it was awful.
Granny, you
It's
need to
awful.
use this. Granny, you need to use the Signal app at this point with all the people who talk to.
You know what? Don't fucking
Well,
anybody on this motherfucking app at this point. Just don't.
well, I haven't. So that's the other thing, right? There won't be any recent messages of me. I'm not in any discords. I'm not in any group chats. I don't do any of that. I have learned my lesson. These are well over a year ago. And don't forget, Jat then turned around and said she signed an affidavit against me in the RICO. Like I was like mind blown. I was devastated. Like, fuck you mean you signed an affidavit against me? What is going on with you? But I don't think she recently gave these out.
Bro.
Yeah. It's deflection. Oh, it's the other person's fault.
Yeah. BJ is the only demon out here. None of this is demonic as well.
Yeah, yeah. Trolling, creating troll accounts to go and harass someone and call their father a kitty diddler. That's not demonic. And again, this isn't the first or the last. I mean, I know Granny told you for a fact she was trolling under the alt Brittany J. She made it look like it was Brittany J's account and everything.
All right, let me see what they're saying right here. Hold
Sometimes that needs to happen. It's just Fifi's, right?
He didn't have no fucking warning.
Oh, no, they're talking about truth. No, I think that's all.
I said that's all.
All right, let me pull back and show, because somebody wanted me to go over.
All right, I guess that's it on that. But yeah, no. Honestly, Lindsay, I don't even give a fuck what Queen Bee says. The woman is retarded. She has no common sense. She hides behind fucking B Tim. She's the weakest bitch I've ever known in my entire life. She's the biggest cop caller felon I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't watch her. I don't care what she says. I think she's truly a fucking moron who is now scrambling because her buddy Granny's watching gets busted. It's okay that Granny put this out less than a year ago, but bring up something I did from 4 years ago and you can't shut the fuck up about it. What does that tell you? I got nothing for these fucking morons. Every single one of them are fucking hypocritical pieces of shit. Am I mad about it? Fuck yeah, I'm mad about it. I think it's fucking sick. And I think it's disgusting. And I think what's more disgusting that so many fucking subscribers fall for this bullshit. I don't get it. I will never fucking get it. And that's how I feel. She does strike everyone. She's the weakest fucking bitch in the whole wide world. She will strike fucking anybody that she's intimidated by. Ellie, I sent you a link. I'm just honestly, I'm sick and tired of the mentality around here. You try to do the right thing by subs and they don't even see it. They'd rather give money to people that fucking ignore them unless you pay them. I don't get it. I will never fucking understand it. But I've seen people that come in here that interact with me, and I don't mean any of you guys, that interact with me on a regular basis, have never given me a fucking dollar, but I see them over in chats where they have to pay to talk and they pay. I'm like, you know what? I'm not talking to people anymore. I'm over it. Absolutely fucking over it. People want me to read comments? Well, I'm going to have to play like they play. Oh, Ellie. Ellie. Dayton, go to bed. What are you doing? Good night, Lens. Ellie. Someone say they're talking about her like she said it. No, it was like a couple of years ago. But no, I never called him a kitty diddler. Ever. It's 9 p.m. and I'm doing schoolwork. So go do schoolwork. Get off my stream, freak. How was your date? I don't even know where my phone is. Dayton had a date tonight. My background music is hearing elder millennial. I'm not a millennial, dumbass. Gen X. I guess not, Amber. Oh, Ellie. Hold on, let me text her. Yeah, you know what's funny? Holly once said she was 19, I think, or 29, and I believed her. Then she was talking about being in her 40s. I'm thinking to myself, I thought you were only 29. Or she has a kid that's going to be 18 or something. It was pretty funny. I haven't seen her, though. I was going to make fun of her. So let me tell you something while I'm waiting for Ellie. Let me tell you something. I found something today. I was blown away. You don't even have to know coding anymore. All I did was put in what I wanted to do on the website. And all of a sudden I hit generate and the entire fucking coding came out and boom, there it was. I was like, holy shit. And I'm not talking chat GBT. This software. I was like, that is insane. Absolutely fucking insane. You could do whatever you want. It's wild. Absolutely fucking wild. I'm like, this is too cool. I did too. I had him in my Dayton. I had when I was 37. By the way, Dayton's gonna be 18 in 3 days, 4 days. My little baby is gonna be 18. All right. Ellie said give her 3 to 5 minutes. He's my little baby. And he's gonna be 18. I have no babies left. Hold on, I want to go get my vape. I had to plug it in before. Your generation Dayton? Yeah, we know. No, but I'm telling you, fly on the wall. It's wild. I mean, I even asked to have the lettering in like a glitter glisten, and it worked. I was like, holy shit. This is like game changing. Absolute fucking game changing. So I spent like 3 hours just testing it with a whole bunch of different stuff. I was like, computer science majors, you're out. You don't even need to know coding. You just put in exactly what you want, and it spits it out. And you see like the coding being written. It's like, all right, generating, it writes all the coding, and then boom, there it is. I'm talking like a section on a website. I'm not even talking like separate chat GBT. I'm talking this is like adding a section on a website. It's fucking wild. I was like, this is game changing. So I tried like all different things with it. Crazy. Shut up, Dayton. Dayton, don't forget to wake me in the morning. I got to be at the doctor by 8. I don't feel old. But I'm like, there's so much technology I want to see that I'm probably going to be dead at. Which sucks. You're not ancient rock gem. You're younger than I am. Shut up, Dayton. I'm not a bud. Okay, bro. How's that, bro? You're under 18. Not supposed to be my stream. Stream is for 18 and over. Get out. Tell him, Amber. He said to me, he's like, did you even have color TV? I'm like, of course we did. I don't know how to feel about that one, bro. Shut up, bro. You'll miss me when I'm dead. You maybe have 20, 25 years left with me. That's all you got. So make it worth it. Dayton's lazy. He says he's not, but he is. Yeah, exactly, bro. Mow the lawn. Don't make your old ass mom have to do it. But of course, mom always does it. Tell him, Bad Wolf. I don't feel my age either. There's so much more I want to do. Ellie, I put the link in Discord. If you want, I could drop it here, though. All right, hold on here. No, because I can't do the hill. When I was a kid, we had black. Oh, no, we always had color. From what I remember. Exactly. Mow the lawn. Dane, let the dogs in. No, I'm not talking about Jesus Christ or religion. Sorry. Not tonight. Maybe next time. Let the dogs in, though. It's end. It's Sunday. End.
But it's Sunday.
So? Why are you jumping away, Winston? I was talking to the dog. Why are you all freaking out? You might have to call Buka. There you go.
What'd you say?
Who the fuck is Mr. Intel? Sorry, don't know you, dude. Gen X. Gen X rules. Someone named Mr. Intel just popped up. I don't know who that is. Sorry. Come on, Ellie. Bad Wolf, someone's impersonating you. Someone with the account named Booty Dan was impersonating you. People are dumb. Like they think I'm going to get porn bombed. Okay. Ellie, let's go. Rush is a good concert. I saw them when I was young. Oh, Ellie. I know she's always late. I sent her the link like 10 minutes ago. Let's go. I've already had 2 trolls. Okay, while I'm waiting, let's just back up for a second. The word Joneson used to describe me back then, which is why I said what I said, was she said that I was grooming my kids. Yeah. That's basically calling someone a fucking pedophile. That's why I said what I said about her dad. Just so everyone is clear. So I couldn't remember exactly what was said, but I was just reminded. Oh, Ellie, where are you? What are you doing? Hey, Bad Wolf, did you ever find Whiskey? Did he disappear? I don't know what else. She wanted to talk. I'm having lunch with her when we go to LA if our flights don't get canceled. Which is like my biggest fucking fear. Oh, he's on TikTok? No shit. Thank you, Yarn. That's what I'm saying. And they act like I'm so horrible that I have this jaded history. And meanwhile, they're all fucking worse than I was, than I am. Let's watch it. No thanks. Oh, we'll go out to Ghost video. Come on, Ellie. Wag selling things? What's he selling? A soul? I know. She just said, come in now. Give me 3 to 5. I'm like, still waiting. It's been like 15. All right, there you go. Whoa.
Dude, I'm so. Was that music loud?
You just blew out my eardrums.
Dude, that's why I was like up. I was up turning it down. How are you?
Good. How are you? What's up?
I'm good. My dog is gonna maybe cry, but dude, this is my place. This is like my little sticker studio. I own a yoga studio, but I started a sticker business, dude.
Yeah.
This is my little Cricut area. You have a Cricut, dude. You have your candle business, Willow. Dude, I'm really into jelly cats. Like I remember last time I came, I had like my first one. Look at this one, dude. Look at this
Dude,
one.
you have nothing on your walls. You need paint.
No, I know. I got my ex-business partner's an artist, and I just bought one of his paintings, and I bought this one, dude. That's not his, but I bought 2 of his paintings from his show. So I have 3 art pieces of art. I just like I like bare walls. I don't know. I think it's because the yoga studio. People always want to put friggin' art on our walls, and we're like, no, thank you, because it's chaotic for yoga. You know what I mean?
How do you like bare walls? I hate bare walls.
So, I mean, I have a couple of things I've only been here for a few years. I sold my place right before me and my mom both sold our places before the pandemic and ended up in this like really perfect spot for the pandemic. I had the fucking best pandemic. My mother cooked dinner for me fucking every night. And I was in these sticker groups on Facebook. Dude, look at this jelly cat. It's a friggin', do you see it? It's friggin' a plant. Look at that, dude. It's my favorite one. And this one. Dude, I'm not like, I don't work for Jellycat, but dude, it's cute. It's like a pine cone. It's a pine cone bunny. Hey, Willow is having a little comfort. I'm gonna put her outside. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, dude, see, she's okay. Where's your ball? Okay. So I want to do a little check-in because I don't have a channel. I mean, like like you do. Come on, Willow. I'm sorry. Let me like shut her up for a minute. Get her ball because she has like fucking issues if she doesn't have her ball, dude. She's like, she's a working dog. She's a border collie. She's my second border collie. My first border collie, you're gonna laugh at this, is named Ellie. My name is Erica, by the way. I don't give a shit. I'll like dox myself.
I knew
Erica. That. Okay, I know. I don't know if people know that, but that's my name. But Ellie is my dead dog's name, dude. My first dog ever, Ellie, was a border collie. And look, I got this. I've been like thrifting a lot. See, this is what I've been doing because I'm not on fucking YouTube. There's this thrift store up the street from me that supposedly I found out last night is where the influencers drop off their shit, dude. Every time I go there, I get the best shit ever. This is like
really. Me and Sage gotta go there.
Okay, when you come, okay, should we tell people we're meeting on the 20? What's the date that you're coming?
As long as our flights don't get canceled, the 25th.
25th. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fun. I can't believe we're gonna meet. Okay, can we tell people? Okay, we grew up literally. I mentioned the one person I know from your high school, and because I ran track with her, happens to be Laura's friend. Lived on the same
neighbor.
Street. Her neighbor, dude.
Yeah.
Mary fucking Melfi, dude. Mary Melfi, dude. She was I was a track and cross country runner. So she was like so fucking good, dude. She ended up going into the army, dude. I bumped into her when I lived in Georgia, so randomly at this bar, and I reached out to her after we figured out that connection, Laura.
Does she remember me?
Yeah, dude. And also there was this car accident, right, dude? That car accident, dude, that we both by the Good Steer. There's like this restaurant, the Good Steer, which is the
Yes.
fucking best place ever, dude. And there was, I remember having counseling in my high school over this death, over because it was like 4 kids that were killed, right? 4 teens. Oh, it was tragic, dude.
Yeah.
It was really tragic. But we know each other. See, that's why we have a connection, because we know each other, dude, from the past, right? We know each other from
Absolutely.
yeah. And everybody can go fuck off because you are real. And I was just back in New York recently, and dude, I fucking love it there. I'm probably gonna either move or just become like a bi-coastal asshole, one of those assholes that says they're bi-coastal.
Dude, you want to live there? It's so fucking expensive. I was talking to a friend of mine about that last night, and
I don't
he
want to
was
live in
like,
the city. Never again. No, I mean,
"No, but Long Island's more expensive than the city."
Not Long Island, dude. I'm from Long Island. I would never go back to Long Island. A lot of my friends live in Peekskill, Beacon. My ex-business partner lives in Beacon, New York, and that there is like there's been a lot of growth there. He got in early because his wife is a real estate agent, and they bought buildings years ago before it got big because he's from there. But Peekskill, Cold Spring Harbor is like already a boomed. You know, it's the Hudson Valley, and that's where I would live because it's like you're in nature. Because right now where I live in LA, I live in like in this area, the hills. I'll show you outside, dude. I'll show you my fucking setup. While I was in New York, my neighbors friggin' set up, dude. You could see me, right? Look at that. That's my vending machine. I have a sticker Willow. Okay, when I get excited, she gets excited. Can you see? Or is it too dark? Is it too dark out here? Could you guys
Yeah,
see?
I can't see anything.
Oh, fuck, too bad. Okay, so dude, Willow, chill out, dude. I'm sorry. This is like a little gardeny area. Go get your ball, dude. Where's your ball? In this party.
Yeah, it's typical LA.
This is so LA, dude. This is so the woman that owns this house is a client from the studio, and she is an artist. So she's so inspiring. She like does pottery, and she's French, so she does these like portraits, she does these like animals dressed. Look at my view here. Could you see that?
Not really. Yeah, a little.
Okay. A little, yeah. This is like a little light over here. Oh, it's so pretty. See, this is like the main house. I don't know if you can see. It's fucking dark here. And LA doesn't have like any fucking stars pretty much because it's just so, polluted, dude. There's so much smog. I mean, that's the one thing. When I was back in New York, dude, the air, dude, is so fresh and so clean. I just felt differently a little bit. You know what I mean? Like it gets gritty in the cities, you know?
Oh yeah, it is.
And like Beacon and Peekskill, upstate New York is very different than New York City. But people were like, they were like, prepare yourself. Like New York is not the same as it used to be. I'm like, dude, it's like
It's
better. You
not.
can smoke. I think it's amazing. I lived there for 6 years, in my 20s, dude, and I loved it, but I felt like it was the same energy. I stayed in Murray Hill though, and so Murray Hill is like timeless. You know what I mean by that? The East Side. I lived on the West Side mostly, and Brooklyn. So dude, I'm like walking around my place. So yeah, so
All right, you're making me dizzy. Put the.
Oh yeah, I'm
put
down.
on one spot.
I'm sitting. No, I can't like fucking sit down today. I'm like all over the place. But so yeah,
Oh,
so.
cool.
So I've been very disconnected. I don't know what I know that there's probably the same shit that's going on. Fucking Joneson is like looping in her energy with like whoever she could get attention from because she loves fucking attention, Joneson. And so does fucking Deets. And so does fucking Nunya. Nunya likes to just play fix it all. She thinks
Stop
she just has
moving.
all.
You're driving.
I
me
know.
nuts.
Well, I have a fucking border collie that moves 24/7. Okay, I just had to get her ball. And
Turn the camera off. It's driving
Oh,
me
let me,
fucking
yeah.
nuts.
Okay, let me turn the camera off. Duh. Okay, sorry. Let me do that. Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
I wasn't even thinking. I'm like totally like stony baloney. I'm like a stoner. I think you know this about me. So, but yeah. So I've been like checked out, but I check in with you and like I'm in your Discord, but I don't know what the fuck is going on. I just know like BJ bad. Everybody hates BJ. Let's pick apart everything that's bad about her to make ourselves feel good about ourselves. Pretty much that's pretty much the looping energy of this space, don't you think? You've been disconnected too, right, Laura?
Yeah, but it's not quite like that. Some of it is with Brittany, but not all of it.
Okay.
But I think that what they're doing is they're acting like they're on a fucking pedestal and Brittany's so bad. I mean, there are a lot of things Brittany is 100% wrong about, and she's a total liar and she's scamming her community. But
yeah,
that doesn't take away from the rest of them scamming their community.
Right, dude?
You know what I mean?
Everybody's making money off of all of this, right? I mean, that's part of the grift, right? You're making money off of this, which I think it's warranted. I mean, they're like little businesses, but there's like no fucking integrity because they're all like, I saw shit happen with Queen Bee and certain people that were giving her money and then decided to just withhold money and how she treated them after she didn't have a use for them. I mean, I'm talking big money, like thousands of dollars at a time, paying like for dogs and, you know, brothers to get out of this and that. You know what I mean? That kind of fucking money, like thousands at a time. Somebody that has like a good check of money that's dying pretty much and has a shitload of money. You know, that's like the perfect fucking candidate for a YouTube grifter in a way, right? I mean, somebody that's like wants attention, wants fucking friends, is at home, has, you know, I came into this space with a sprained ankle, dude. That's why I had so much time on my hands, and I had, you know, I was about to move my business, and it was a great distraction. You know, it kept me stagnant, but it also, you do a lot of fucking group work. You do a lot of like shadow work, if you know what I mean by that.
Yeah,
In the,
I do.
Yeah, so if you can lean into that and see the good in it with all of the fucking crud, like the lotus flower of it all, that you're gonna good comes out of the muck, right? And so it's entertainment. Like you said, you know, was just listening to you and you say you're on here to fucking have a good time, right? It's not that fucking serious, dude. Get over yourselves, B Tim, fucking Queen Bee. Get over yourselves. Everybody that thinks they're more important than other people, dude. We all have a role in this world, right? We're all here we're trying to figure it all out together, right? Somehow. And some people are just fucking failing hardcore because they're looping in their own wounds. Like we all have these core wounds, I've learned, right? Whatever it is. I have a bit of a narcissistic mother. My dad died too early, and he was the empath in the family. So we all have these core wounds that we bring into all our relationships. And if we don't look at them, we just loop in that behavior. We loop and we project, right? And so in this space, you see a lot of projection and a lot of looping fucking behavior of people that are just unhealthy, and they just, instead of looking at themselves, right, and instead of looking at these core wounds, they project those core wounds, right? It's easier to do that, project that, and it's not even them doing it, it's their subconscious doing it, because we're fucking 95% subconscious, so we're not even aware of this, dude. But you have to hack it. You have to hack your subconscious to your conscious, dude. That's the work, you know. That's the ego death, that we have to remove ourselves from the ego at times, and the fear and the greed and the lack, which a lot of this space perseverates, a lot of lack, fear, you know. I'm better than that person. This person did this. That person's on this drug. Dude, we're all trying to get by, you know. I do all kinds of fucking drugs. You know, I don't do them for long, and I'm not addicted to anything, but you can't judge other people for just trying to get fucking by in this world. We're all on our own trip, you know. I don't want to like get a soapbox with all this, but that's what I've learned most of all from this space, and taking a step back and looking into it after losing that friend of mine, and going through that, and seeing the kind of, it was so interesting to me, the upside down world of it. The last I remember, I heard B Tim say he was like horrified. He thought I was mentally ill for calling the medical examiner, right? Dude, the family is so thankful that they asked me for fucking updates, because I have a relationship now with this medical examiner office, because they're running toxicology reports because there's no cause of death. So, okay, so a friend of ours dies in this community, and we're a true crime community, and it's wrong of us to look into it. What is wrong with that picture of fucking B Tim, somebody that lives on the internet? There's a lot of LARPers, I realize too. They're not living their lives, dude, Laura. They LARP on the fucking internet.
How does he work in the court system?
I don't know what the fuck he does. I don't. He probably lies about everything, dude. I mean, me and Joneson saw a camera slip in Discord, so I know what B-Tim looks like, dude. Me and Joneson are probably the only two people that fucking know what B-Tim looks like, you know?
Yeah,
But
he
who fucking
denied it's
cares?
him.
Yeah, whatever, dude. It was fucking you. There was nobody else in there. There was no other guys in there that had. We asked him to fucking share. We something was popping off on YouTube, and we're like, B-Tim, share your share it for us, you know? I didn't know how to do any of that shit back then. And so all of a sudden he starts sharing, dude, and his fucking camera comes on. He's on a little lawn chair outside, dude. It was fucking B-Tim. It was fucking B-Tim. I'm sorry. There was no other, or it was an older female because they had some longer hair. I mean, there's no other men in our fucking Discord. You know what I mean? And it was a fucking man I was looking at, or an older woman. I mean, I don't think it was an older woman. I really don't. Me and Jones didn't have this. Oh, dude, right when it happened, me and Joneson were simultaneously DMing each other. So there's 4 eyes on it, dude. Don't give me that fucking bullshit, B-Tim. Who fucking cares? Why are you so ashamed of yourself, dude? What is wrong with these people that they won't even fucking go on camera, dude? What the fuck? Do you have like 8 heads? Obviously you fucking do. Because if you are so ashamed of what? We live in this world. Like we are born a certain way. We should be proud of it, no matter what it is, right?
What does he look like?
I don't want to start. It was a long time ago. I mean, Joneson, it was so funny. Joneson started sending me these pictures of like Fabio, kind of like because he had like long. Dude, it was so fucking funny. I kind of miss Joneson. She was funny before all the bullshit happened. She was fucking funny, dude. She was fucking fun. We had fun before all the bullshit happened. This place was kind of fun. You know, like you said, you're here for the fun, dude. Like I was excited tonight. This is fun because it's not something I haven't done in a while. I'm out there in the fucking real world, dude, all the time. And this place is an escape. But when this place becomes a reality and the real world becomes escape, that's when the problem happens, right, dude? That's B-Tim, Queen B, dude. I mean, I know she's very active in her family life, dude, but you need to get out more, dude. You need to take your dogs on a fucking walk, dude. I mean, not just open up the fucking door and let them run out and then chase them down because they need.
How is she active in her family life? She's either online or stoned or both.
Yeah, no, I'm saying active because they come and talk to her while she's online and she disappears. Well, when she's disappearing, she's talking to her kids. I've been on phone calls with her. Her kids are very dependent on her. She's a good mom, dude. That I will give her. She's an active participant in her kid's life because look how much everybody, you can't have both of those things true at the same time. She disappears from her thing for most of the fucking stream. Last I checked, how is she's still doing that, right?
I don't know. I don't watch her anymore.
I don't watch her either. I've not watched her in fucking months and since the summer, probably since Heather died. I think she last time she was struck or something. So she went on, dude. When I came, dude, last time she stream sniped you on whatever that stupid show, BitChute or whatever. No, the other one, whatever it is that they go
Rumble?
to when they get Rumble, dude. Yeah, and that's when I heard B-Tim say that I'm mentally ill, dude. Guys, first of all, I've never been on fucking any psychiatric medicine. I went to social work school, so I know all about that fucking bullshit, guys. So I am not mentally ill. I am the opposite of mentally ill. I have a fucking healed mind. I own a fucking yoga studio and I went to social work school. I almost went to medical school, but I pivoted because I didn't want to be in school for the rest of my life and be in that fucking hospital system, which I'm really glad I am not. It's a fucking joke, the medical system. I'm gonna get started with all that. But yeah, so I'm selling my business actually, and I started the sticker business with vending machines and shit. It's exciting because it's like art and what I love, not serving others, which I've done for a lot of my life, you know. Service to others is a great thing, of course, but it has its like you just become like a well, you know, and you have to refill yourself. And that's what I've been doing because now that I know I'm selling this business, I took care of myself for the fucking first time in fucking years and years and years and years, you know, because having to hold space for people is fucking hard. I realize because you have to tap into like your inner other energy, my inner masculine, right? And usually your inner masculine, your inner opposite, whatever, is a narcissist. Oh, that's what I realized. And so I think that's what I was tapping into on YouTube, my inner fucking masculine narcissist. Because it brings out a side of you, this space, does it not, Laura?
The what?
This space brings out a certain side of people. I feel
No,
like. No,
not
okay.
for me.
I mean,
Maybe years
maybe.
ago it did, but not anymore.
Well, not for me anymore because I'm not involved in it. But when I was involved in it, I'm saying it's like trauma bonding. It really is. Like you see why people kind of landed there together. You know, like a mutual kind of alignment of like a need and like unhealthiness kind of meeting together. I don't know. I usually don't. Am I making sense? I feel like
No,
I'm
you are, but
not.
I'm saying
Okay.
I just like I haven't been in that headspace in years. So to me, it's not like I karma. I don't let anything get to me like that. Like
Well,
it
yeah,
had
you
this
can't. You
community
can't.
hasn't changed.
Exactly. Yeah. I guess you're right. I changed and then so it's just you see it through a different lens as you change. You know what I mean? That's all it is. I
Yeah.
came in, I was very broken. My mother had, broken her leg. We had to move. I had to move my business, dude. I had to move my space, dude. My dog just knocked me over. It was just tough. You know how you just land somewhere, and so this space was like a very good distraction for me.
Yeah.
you know, hmm
No,
really
that's how
good.
a lot of people were during COVID. That's how a lot of people felt during COVID.
Yeah, that's what I talked to a little pecan pie a little, because I kind of like went back into Discord a little bit and reached out to her because I really do miss her and Cappy like terribly. Those two and NorCal girl a little bit too, but mostly pecan pie. I love pecan pie. She's like a little gardener.
Yeah, I
She's so
like her.
cute. I fucking love her. She's so smart, and she's the one person through all of that stuff that happened with me doxing whoever, dude. She totally got. I could see by her comments in chats and stuff when I was paying attention that she understood what was going on, dude. She knows what's up. She's like a light being, she gets it. And so is Kathy. Kathy is just disconnected, so she doesn't know what the fuck's going on. And and she's in her own little world, just being Kathy, which I love too.
Yeah, but
So
don't let
whatever.
Kathy told you. She knows more than she lets on.
No, I know that. I know she's the one that brought Queen Bee in. Like she came first. Before Queen Bee, there was Cappy, dude. Cappy's the alpha, believe it or not. The alpha is usually quiet, like a Cappy, dude. She's like a ninja, dude. She's the only one that probably really knows Queen Bee. I kind of would talk to her on the phone, but there was always like a disconnect for me, to be honest with her. I don't know what it was. I don't know. I just felt like she was like she would talk, right? And then when I like it's like this happens to my mother sometimes. A narcissist, dude, a typical narcissist. She would talk. When I would talk, she would just disappear, dude. Disappear or fade off and not give a shit, dude. She only
Oh,
cares about
really?
herself. Yeah, that's I mean, that's the feeling I would get when I spoke with her. Yeah. I mean, every once in a while she opened up and she cried to me about like her losses and such, but she's got some deep wounds, dude. She got some deep talk about core wounds, dude. She got some deep ones. She needs to look at them more. I think she does look at them, but this space loops her, right? She loops into that projection of her core wounds, projecting all the time that pain. That's what we do. We project that pain outward. We can't look at it. Like Eckhart Tolle says, like we can't. Our pain body is just too painful, so we invite other people to sit in it with us. In this weird way. But I don't want to fucking sit in your pain body, dude. It's your pain body. I don't want a part of it. I have my own pain and I've healed it. I don't want to sit with your pain. But we sit with each other's pain a lot. I mean, we used to do that more. We used to be in these community settings, not just these YouTube settings, social experiment kind of settings that we're in, but we used to actually be with other people through losses more, through births and celebrations, especially when we were living in like villages in the woods and shit back in the day, so we connected more and we're so disconnected. I don't even know what the fuck is going on with politics. When I was in New York, I had a TV in my hotel room, and so I caught up on New York One, which I fucking love, dude. I love New York One so much, and so I watched that all the time, and I didn't know what the fuck there was, like the government shutdown while I was there. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so disconnected from it because it's such a fucking Roman Colosseum show, all of politics. So people are looped into that energy too. That's a whole nother looping energy, dude, that people are fucking looped into with sides and shit.
Yeah.
Ugh, fucking hate that bullshit. That's like I remember Scientific Skep. He was a little intense, but he had a really interesting thing that I share with everybody now about politics and fucking extreme left, extreme right. It's like a horseshoe effect, right? You go to those polar ends, and they're the fucking same kind of people. Do those extreme lefts, extreme rights, fucking assholes. They're all so dogmatic, and they just believe in themselves way too much. They're so stuck in their ego, their id, their sacral chakra. They can't get up. They can't get it up. Do you know what I mean? Not to get it up. You know what I mean? But they that too probably. But they can't bring that energy up. They're so stuck down there in trying to prove that they're right or wrong. That's something I realized we were doing. Like Kodo, me and Kodo, we were like frenemies. Like we would fight like fucking sisters. And I didn't fight with my sister. I had an older sister, and I didn't fight with her. But fucking Kodo, dude, it was like shadow work. Because she always wanted to be fucking right. Everybody wants to be right, dude. And we all have our different perceptions, right? And
I don't always want to be right. I know I'm always right.
No, you are in your perception. That's Laura's perception and perspective of things. So it is. You are right in Laura's perception of things, right?
No, I'm
And
not
so,
always right.
dude, in your own world, you do what's right. You follow your path. You make it from one moment to the next, making decisions.
But I'm
right?
not always right. I mean, there's a lot of
No.
things I'm wrong about.
No, I mean that's we make mistakes every fucking minute, dude. All the time. That's how we learn and grow. We're not perfect beings. We're works in progress, you know? But it's like to think that we are perfect though, that we all like Queen Bee, like we have to bow to her, dude. I remember like she left me on one of the last messages she left me. Dude, it didn't work with me because I have a fucking mother that's alive and a powerful mother, dude. Queen Bee was like, Ellie, I'm so hot with you. I am so hot over this whatever doxing thing with kids, dude. Well, sharing a picture is not doxing fucking kids, dude. Get over yourself, people, dude. It's a fucking picture. It's not used for like they just take it to the extreme. Like it's going right to pedophilia or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? I'm sorry to say that word, but you know what I mean? Like it goes right there. The worst case scenario, the fear response, not the love response, not like, oh my God, your kids are beautiful. They're beautiful beings. No, it's going to be, these photos are going to be used for bad. That's fear, dude, right? That's fear versus love.
That's because of who she is and how she was raised.
Yeah, dude. The trauma. Raised in fucking trauma, dude. Raised,
Stop, dog.
Where you and I, dude, I know where you grew up, dude. I know your street, dude. Mary Melfi Street. We grew up comfortable. Smith Haven Mall. We would go there by ourselves, right? We probably were there a lot at the same time, dude, at the Sanrio store and Spencer Gifts, dude. Oh my God. So fucking funny that we're from the same little area in Long Island.
See, did you go? Hold on, Suzanne. That's the thing. I don't always want to be right.
No.
But I'm the first to admit if I'm wrong. But I mean, I just happen to be right a lot. But no, seriously. There's a lot of things I'm not right about. Ask my kid, I'll tell you.
Right,
you're right. You never are. I was like, no, actually, Dayton, I am always right. You just don't want to listen. But I am getting tired, and you'll have to come on earlier next time.
Okay, yeah.
I gotta be up at like 6:00 in the morning.
Okay, we'll do a part 2, dude. A part 2.
I got a fucking doctor's appointment at 8 a.m.
Oh,
I don't know why my surgeon always wants to do an appointment at like 8 a.m.
And they probably
it's like
won't
a half
take you
hour
fucking
away.
Oh, fucking such. You have to wake up super early in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. And then to see him for like 30 seconds. He comes in, checks my boobies, and then he's like, how come you haven't had another mammogram? Like, why isn't your appointment done? But then he'll check my boobies and that's it. Then I'll be like, all right, bye. I'm done in like 10 minutes.
Oh my, well, then you could come back and like, do you nap? I can't really nap lately at all, dude. I don't know why, but you know, that's how I kind of get through things sometimes. If I don't want to do something, Willow, chill out, dude. So we'll do a part 2, but maybe we'll do a part 2 when you come here, dude, in like 2 weeks, right?
Dude, I just hope our fucking flights don't get canceled.
Dude, I flew the day before all that shit went down I didn't have a real ID, dude. I just had nor a passport. My passport was stolen from my business like 8 years ago or 10 years ago, and I haven't gotten it replaced. So they let me fly with just a freaking driver's license. But the day I fucking came back to Burbank Airport, the day after it was closed, dude. They closed Burbank down, which is fucking shitty, dude, because it's like a small airport. And so I understand, like, there's a lot of shit going on, even in Europe. I had people going into Portugal.
No,
and Spain.
international flights are fine. But
No, but
like,
they have their own strikes and own bullshit going on too. I'm saying
yeah,
over
but
in
I'm
Europe.
saying me and Sage
Yeah.
are on different flights. If one
Oh.
of us gets canceled, we're fucked.
Oh shit, yeah.
So, and she's got a layover in Dallas, and I have one in Charlotte. Both have canceled airlines.
Oh fuck, dude. Is it the
So,
same airline?
yeah, same
So-
airline.
Okay, so hopefully we meet up. Do you need a place to stay? My
No.
neighbor, I think they're going away. Okay, you're good.
Their dad's paying for it.
Nice.
Sage's dad's paying for a hotel for the
Okay,
night.
so I'll come to the hotel and we'll go to the hotel
Okay.
bar. Okay, fun. Awesome. I'm so excited to meet you. So much fun.
I'm
What
excited
part of
to meet
town?
you too.
I know.
She wants to see LA. I told her we're gonna go to
fun.
Santa Monica Pier.
Oh my god, fun, dude. So much fun.
Gonna go to. I'm gonna show her the Hollywood sign. I'm gonna show her all around.
I'm close to the Hollywood
Rodeo
sign.
Drive and
Cool. Rodeo Drive is gonna be
Hollywood
amazing, dude.
Boulevard, Sunset
Fun.
Boulevard.
Yes, my business is on Sunset Boulevard.
Is it?
If you guys, if you wanted, yeah, Sunset and Alvarado, everybody, still yoga.
Okay.
Doxing myself. Yeah, if you guys want to come take a class, or we have a sauna, I have a sauna there. It's such a pretty space. It's really beautiful.
All right.
We'll figure it out when you come. We'll text about it. We'll talk about it on here. I'm so excited to meet you. It's gonna be fun. I met actually Heather's. Not that you want to know this, but I met somebody from Heather's cousin when I was in New York. It was so much fun to meet somebody from YouTube. Or somebody at
cool.
JC, Yeah. Oh my God. Now we're like really good friends. We helped each other get through the hard part of like that whole loss, dude. I was a mess back then.
Yeah.
That was a weird, I'm sorry. That was a weird loss to go through, in a YouTube space. And I'm sorry that I like took it, cause you don't know her, dude. I get it now, but, it's been like a very healing kind of relationship. We're very close.
All right. I'm getting off. I'm tired.
I love you. Bye.
I love you too. I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right, guys, I'm getting off. I am falling asleep here. I'm going to be like Brittany. Now, actually, I'm kind of hungry because I made stuff and I didn't even eat it yet. So I'm going to stuff my face and then I'm going to go to sleep and be up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go to the surgeon so he can feel my boobies and send me on my way and yell at me for not having another mammogram. I should have had. Actually, you know what? No, I'm coming up now. As long as I have it by the end of the year. So, all right. But I also think something might be wrong. I've been so fucking tired lately. Like, so tired. So, he's going to yell at me to go see my oncologist, which I missed my appointment. So, I do need a wake-up call. You want to give me a wake-up call? I do need a wake-up call. I told Dane, make sure I'm up. Well, I have to see my surgeon tomorrow, but I do need to go see my oncologist. I just don't know why I'm so fucking tired lately. And I mean tired. Like no energy. Like exactly what happens when you find out you have cancer. So we'll see. I don't have a choice, Janessa. Like I have to go every 6 months. They're charging my insurance company regardless. So, because that's what they do. But all right. I will see you beautiful people later. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm just really tired. I got to go to bed. Peace.